Hello, everybody. So in this video, I'm going to go over your website project. And here what we have is, this is part 2 of the final project. And it's all about building a personal portfolio with, again, local by Flywheel, as you can see it on my computer. And then it runs on Elementor, or it runs on WordPress.org, which is different from WordPress.com. We'll talk about that in the upcoming weeks. And we're using Elementor. So as you can see, these are a lot of the sites that I've created. So I use this on personally as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to create, I hit the add button, we're going to create a new site and you're going to give it a name. And since we're creating a site for our personal self, right, you're going to name it after yourself. So mine is going to be Rita Secali. I'm going to put Rita A. Secali. Okay, we're going to do with preferred and whatever your username is and your password. Let me go ahead and do that on my end. And then you create your own username and password and make sure that your WordPress email is the one that you want to connect to this site so that you don't lose it, right? So you're going to go ahead, and once you're done with that part, you're going to go to add site, and let me share that with you so that you know and see what's happening. So I've created my password, I've created my username, and we are now starting up the server. All right, it's going to take a few minutes. I'm going to walk you through this process as well as we're going through this. All right, now that it's up and running, you can go ahead and click WP admin. And here you're going to input your username and your password again, and then you're going to hit login. Again, I'm going to do that in private so that you guys don't get to see my username and password. And then I'm going to hit log in. Once you log in, you're going to see something along this line. Right, this is your WordPress dashboard. You've probably already did this in earlier this week, but this is your WordPress dashboard. This is how it looks like. This is the basics that it comes with. If you click on view site, this is the basic word site theme that is available. Okay, so what we're going to do, and I'm hoping to make your life a little bit easier, we're going to add a theme in there. Now, of course, we can go to setting and we can go, we can go to appearance and we can go to theme and we can choose another theme that way, or we can hit on add new. Now, a very nice one that is often used is Astra. And Astra, it's often used because it has a lot of free versions of it that you can use and you can customize and things of that sort. Okay, so we're going to click install on Astra. You're free to use other ones, but you're going to click install and then you are going to activate. Once you hit that, then you can customize it. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't want to customize it yet. Okay. Now, Astra is one of those plugins that you can also customize. So now if I go to my website, let me show you. Oh, no, hold on. Get started. There we are. It's going to say it's one of those plugins that you can add, and then you can create into this starter template that will get you started. Okay, so it's not going to be this site. It's going to be something that you choose. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to click starter templates. And under starter templates, then you can, we should have done it through plugins. It's a lot easier. Let's do this. Hold on. Is that what I hit? All right, there we are. We're activating it. Again, you can go through plugins and do it that way. Now we can watch this video. You can watch it on your time, but for our sake, we're going to click build your website now. Now we are using Elementor, right? We're using WordPress as our base, but we are using Elementor because it's a lot easier and a lot more user-friendly. And through this, you can see all of these are free. This is a premium, so you'd have to pay for it. But these are all the starter templates that you can choose. And you're free to use whichever starter template that you would like. And so these are themes that you can then pick and choose from. So let me share my screen as just the screen so that you're not looking at the entire desktop the entire time. Anyways, you can feel free whichever one to choose, whichever one you would like. Since we're going with portfolio, I'm going to choose this one, okay? They've made it a lot easier in which that you can upload your logo or you can upload it later. So skip and continue. You can change a little bit of the colors, and of course, we'll go more in depth on that later on. But for the sake of brevity, we're going to go with the default colors. And you can see if we change it, it changes almost everything that we have. Okay, so we can go with blue. Blue kind of sounds nice. Like the original colors, they pop. Okay, and you can also change the fonts. Of course, you can go more in depth on this later. You can, build my website. You don't have to submit all that information. So you are doing great. So that, as we wait for it to install, I'm going to show you a little bit of the things that we are going to create. And for us, what we want to think about right now is the purpose of our portfolio. Why are we creating this website as a portfolio? And is it, for example, to showcase your design skills, to display artwork, to promote your writing, whatever it is that you'd like to do. So maybe I can use this as a writer. Since now I'm writing children's books, maybe this is what I will use to showcase that. Okay. Or maybe I want to use it for something else. So I have to be very specific as to why. Okay. So here we're going to go to view our website. And of course, before I have to make sure that I know what are the things that are going to be included in this this website. Okay, let's make sure that all of the plugins that we need are installed, and it should be good to go. So if we click on the home page, this is supposed to be here, right? So if you run into this problem, this is supposed to be the home page that you're working on. So what's going on with it? What's going on basically is that we need to go to customize. And it may take a minute to start loading. See, it's not loading my actual website. You can kind of see it hidden in the background. But for our sake, because it's not really loading it yet, it may take a bit of time. What we're going to do is we're going to go to homepage setting, and we're going to change the homepage to home, and we're going to hit publish. See, now the homepage is the same page that we saw earlier. And now whenever we click on that home, this is how it looks like. So this is to start us off. Now, of course, we downloaded Elementor, and truthfully, by downloading the starter packet from Astra, it automatically downloads Elementor as well. And it downloads anything that it needs to function. So which kind of makes our life a lot easier. So what we're going to do now is we can do this through multiple things. One, if you're not familiar with WordPress, let me give you a little bit of a tour. And again, we'll talk a lot more about this later. But here, again, this is our dashboard. It tells you which WordPress version we're using. And this is our theme. Astra is our theme. And it has a lot of the information that we need about our website, about our site identity, headers, builders, footers, color, typography. We mentioned a few of these things before, but if you don't know about them, we'll do a recap later on. And you can customize your theme and so forth. Now, WordPress was built as a blogging site. So you always find a post page, and usually whenever the first thing that you need to do in coding or in anything of that nature is a hello world thing. Okay, so or a blog or page. Again, we're not going to really worry about that at the moment, but we're going to go to pages. Pages tell us what are the different pages that are available on our site. And of course, we can add new pages. So if there's something more that we want, maybe I want to say portfolio, okay, then I can do that. I can publish it. I can add it as a page, and it will become a page on my page under my page tab. If I click on about, it will take me to the about page. Now I can go back to WordPress editor and I can do it in a blog format, but ideally I want to keep it with Elementor so I don't mess up what's going on with Elementor. See, once I clicked on that, this is incredible stuff, by the way. You can use AI image generators. You can read that on your own time. Okay. Ooh, sorry. All right. So now we are on Elementor. We can start editing. Okay, let me go back. Let me take you to the homepage so that we can go through it on the homepage. All right, so we're here on the homepage. We want to edit the site. Cool. And this has to do again with the basic structures, with everything that you are working on for your site. And to tell you, as someone who's been working on website designs for quite a bit of time, ideally what I like to do is take about 8 weeks if I'm working with a client, take about 8 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks, depending on how big the site is, and do multiple revisions. And this is kind of what we're doing right now. So you go in, you can see that if you click on it, you can start writing, okay? My name, let's change it to this. My name is Vita, okay? So that's me being able to change it. Of course, you can play with this design. We'll work more on these things later, but what I want you to do for now is really just building the basic structure of your site. Figure out what you want to do with it. Again, what is this for? What are you trying to sell? What are you trying to do? And then slowly begin to customize it. One of the cool things that we've mentioned before is this drag and drop option. So let's say I want to add a picture here in this square. You can kind of see the stuff here as well. Let's say I want to add a picture in this square. What I do is I see image and I drag it above it. So now look at that. Now I have a template for an image. Now, of course, I don't have anything in my media library over here. I can upload a file, but I guess they do have stuff. Maybe I really love this picture and I want to put it there. So just click select and voila, it's now there, okay? And so forth. These, of course, are some of the blogs that we're talking about, and but you can customize it. You can change it. Let's say I don't like this section. I don't have any upcoming events. This isn't something that I'm going to do. I can just exit out. Okay. Of course, if I made a mistake, I can go back to history. As long as I haven't saved it or updated it yet, this will be there. And I can click on the step before that. And that will take me exactly where I was. There's quite a few things here in the basic within, and there's more in general. Some of them are paid, some of them are not. And of course, you can add widgets in as your plugin. So that's that. Get creative. Change things if you like. Let's say you don't like this picture, you'll click edit, choose image. Oh, I'm sorry. I sent it to the other side. Let me drag it back. Choose image, and I want to change it to this one. It looks cooler. Okay, then there you go. I've now changed it. Okay, so things of that nature. Get a little creative, see where you can come up with. And again, this portfolio is about you. And the whole idea is that we have these next 5 weeks to work through it, to make it better. And hopefully by the end, you'll have a website that maybe you'd like to publish or show it to other clients that this is something that you've created. All right, my friends, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.